She said it offhandedly, eyes glued to her phone. I've got a date like she was. Noting the weather or reminding me the dishes were clean. 3 words, smooth, unbothered, meant to land. I studied her. That self-satisfied grin, the kind worn by someone convinced they'd already won. What she didn't know was this. The match had ended and I'd stopped playing. Long ago. A year earlier, that sentence would have shattered me. Back then, we were the pair others admired. Hosting dinners, trading secret glances in crowded rooms, whispering plans over stale popcorn and black and white films. I believed in us, in her. She knew what to say, when to say it. She made me think. We were building something solid, but I was building alone. Then the shift came. I chose something better. Late nights. Sudden fitness obsession, locked phone. For security. She stopped laughing at my jokes and started replying to someone else while I told them. Still, I gave her the benefit of the doubt because that's what trust does. It blinds you to the obvious until a rainy Tuesday when I reached into her bag for a charger. Her phone lit up. Can't wait for tonight. Same room. She was in the shower. I didn't feel rage. Not yet. Just a stillness. Cold and sharp. No confrontation. That's for the desperate. I chose something better, a plan. That night, I lay next to her, unmoving, inhaling cologne that didn't belong to me. Not pain, clarity, focus. I started gathering quietly. GPS logs. I started gathering quietly clone messages. I tracked everything. She noticed nothing. I followed every dinner, hotel, transaction on our joint cards. That's how I found him. Ethan Rollins, junior executive, married. Predictable. Then I found his wife, Julia. She didn't cry, she laughed, then handed me her own pile of evidence. We became co-conspirators, not casualties. We became co-conspirators. I hired a pie. Discreet, ruthless, costly, worth every cent. In a matter of weeks, I had it all. Photos, recordings, receipts. Leverage enough to tear it all down. But I wasn't done. She and I ran a business. On the surface jointly. In truth, I owned the trademarks, the patents, the contracts. While she chased thrills, I rewrote our company's DNA, reassigned shares, sealed her out of doors she didn't even know existed. By the time she noticed, it was already over. Last Thursday, I told her I planned something special. Fancy restaurant, big surprise. She beamed, wore the red dress, the same one from the night we signed our first deal. She looked perfect. Looked perfect. Completely unaware she was walking into a goodbye. The place was all glass and skyline. We had the best view. She twirled her wine, didn't sip. So, what's the occasion? She asked. I slid the folder across the table. She chuckled until she didn't. Inside every Detail of the affair, records of A. Siphon money, breached agreements, A. Letter from Ethan's soon-to-be ex's attorney. Her grin fell. She reached for her wine. Her hand trembled. This isn't. She began. It is, I said calmly. You're out. Your assets are frozen. Ethan's under investigation. You've been named in the civil suit. Her mouth opened, then shut. Nothing. Then a whisper. I still love you. I know, I said, rising. Enjoy your date. Now I sit here alone in what used to be our apartment. Mine now. The city outside is quieter, clearer. I think back on all the nights I defended her. The lies I pretended not to see. The loyalty I handed to someone who didn't deserve it. They say revenge is fed by rage. It isn't. It's fed by truth. By reclaiming the parts of yourself you let someone else wear thin. I don't miss her. I miss who I thought she was. And now every time she tries to move on, every date, every boardroom, where my name lingers, every time she pours a glass of wine and waits for someone, she'll remember this night. Because I showed up once and ended everything. Not with fury, but with silence, exactness, and one line she'll never forget.